Maria!
Hey everybody, welcome to my top 50 list. Now this top 50 list is no order whatsoever. It's not like a regular top 10. These are 50 characters I thought about that should be, and hopefully maybe, in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. Realistically, this is in no order whatsoever. It's just I wrote them down exactly like that. I'm going to go with it and tell you why I think that this character or whatever should be in the game, okay? Now, I did some research at figuring out what characters I want, what characters everybody else wants, and I'm like, you know, there's a lot I believe that should be in the list, and that shouldn't be on the list. Like I don't know, I saw like a stupid one, like what was it, a Cineroar, like that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Anyways, let's do this. Number 1, Psylocke. Psylocke from Metroid Prime 2 and 3, I believe. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Psylocke, of course, he was been really popular within the fans because of those two games, and I think that he was in a Metroid Prime Federation Force, and a lot of people was wanting him and another character, I should say, that should be in the game. But that's all I'm going to really say because I don't know much of it. I think Psylocke is a better choice than saying Dark Samus. That's just me personally, but I know that you might be saying, well, there's Dark Pit and it's fucking Dr. Mario. Like, I know the fucking clones. I mean, oh, god damn it, clones. But still, I think it should be Psylocke. So, that's the first one. Next one we have is Prince Fluff. Prince Fluff from Kirby Epic Yarn. Now, if you didn't know, Prince Fluff was supposed to be his own individual main Nintendo character, but the people at Feel Good or Nintendo, I don't exactly know who made the choice, decided to not make Prince Fluff his own main character in his own main game, but to make him a side character for a Kirby game. So, Prince Fluff in there, I can see a lot of freaking use for him. Not saying like Yoshi Yarn. I mean, I see like that stupid, like really. Not Yoshi Yarn. Well, not Yarn Yoshi. That does not make sense. Oh, there goes my phone. But realistically, we should just put in Prince Fluff, the main OG that should have been where it started of the Yarn series. I guess you could say, or Wooly series, whatever you want to call this damn series. But still, Prince Fluff from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Next one, Ridley. Yes, from Ridley, from Lily. Any fucking Metroid game he or she should be in. I feel like it's a she. I keep saying she, so I'm gonna go with a she. So Ridley, of course, I know the whole like fight about it is like, oh, the size, how big he or she is, how can he fight, blah blah. They kind of confirmed how big this person thinks, you know, Ridley could be in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U for the stage hazard. I get that. There's still a chance though. Nintendo can just literally alter his size. Well, we get that. I know the whole conversation, the whole entire argument, but you never know. You really never know. So there's that. Next one is Ice Climbers, literally from the game Ice Climbers. So Ice Climbers, of course, this one is just basically me saying they're returning. Not like in a way like, oh hey, I want Wolf, Snake, and whatever else in there again, right? So I'm putting in Ice Climbers because, well, it's not that they didn't want to put him in there, it's just that they couldn't, so I'm just kind of putting Ice Climbers back in there on the list because I feel like realistically we should see Ice Climbers coming back. The reason why they weren't on the Wii U and 3DS versions of the game is because they did not work in the 3DS version of the game, and they didn't want the 3DS version or any version that was better than the other version to correspond, and people buying that one more than the other one. That totally makes sense, even though the Wii U version was basically the best one. But still, also, I guess the whole double mechanic thing with the Ice Climbers was not working well or something down the Wii U. I don't really know exactly, but it was having problems, so they just scrapped the character out. So there's that. So Ice Climbers. Next one is Shantae from Way Forward. Basically, I'm thinking that should be their representative in the game if they do get a representative or at all in the game. Yes, I know, third parties. I know. There's going to be some more third parties in here, but I'm just saying some of the basic ones that everybody freaking knows or wants or says anyway. So, Shantae, of course, from Shantae. You know, Shantae, just I played some of the games. I think it's pretty good. I think she could have her own moveset, of course, with the whole whipping of hair, turning into magic, and doing certain things, like also with like a Risky's like parachute and a bunch of other things. So there's a lot of potential for Shantae. So there's that. Next one, I feel like this is a very obvious choice. A lot of people have been saying in countless videos I saw for some research and information. Springman / Ribbon Girl. I don't really know who's gonna be in there. If it were personally me, I'm just saying for me, I will pick Ming Ming because, well, I picked Ming Ming more than freaking those two in the game. I did play ARMS. I mean, I don't know why I stopped, but for me it was a pretty okay game. I liked it. It wasn't bad, but still, Springman and Ribbon Girl. I mean, it just feels like it's obvious they can already fight, so they should just basically get in the game. I mean, there is an option for that, but you never know. Maybe they want to do a whole ARMS / Punch-Out game one day. You never fucking know, so there's that. I know, random thought. Now you're like, oh my god, I want that. I know. Alright, next, we have is Isaac from Golden Sun. So Isaac should have been literally a character in the Wii U and 3DS version already, in my personal opinion. So of course, he's still a trophy from like Brawl and Wii U 3DS, Smash 4, and he's still a trophy. Like, what the hell? Isaac should already be a character in this game. Little Mac was a trophy in one game, and he upgraded to, you know, a character in the next game. So I believe Isaac from Golden Sun should literally be a next character for Smash. Because, well, there's a lot of things you can do with him. Because, well, he's a magic user. He can attack straight up directly. And I think he has a sword. I could be totally wrong, but that was still regardlessly. I can see a lot of potential with Isaac. So, there's that. Next one, big obvious one. King K. Rool from Donkey Kong Country series. Or any Donkey Kong Country game he was in. Even Donkey Kong 64. But still, regardless, what I'm trying to say is that King K. Rool. So King K. Rool, he is the villain of the Donkey Kong series. Realistically, he should have just been in since, again, Smash 4. One of those characters a lot of people wanted, and, well, it didn't happen again. Of course, we got like some me characters about King K. Rool, but it was not King K. Rool himself. Maybe it's one of those like characters were like, hey, Sakura's like, well, we understand what you want. I'm gonna give you kind of what you want, but we'll see about the next game. Maybe I'll add him in. So there is that perspective. I'm thinking of it like that, but you never realistically know. So yeah, King K. Rool, Smash 5, Switch, whatever you want to call it, whatever the official name is going to be when we get there at the end of this year. Don't know when. So King K. Rool, Donkey Kong Country. Next one, Chorus Kids. They're from Riven Heaven slash, I think they're actually from Riven Heaven Fever. I could be wrong, but still Riven. Oh my god, Riven. My god, I can't say it. Riven. Wow, I can't say it. Why? Riven. Wow, I really can't say it. I'm like struggling to say its own damn name. Holy sh. Rhythm Heaven. I don't know why I can't say it. Rhythm Heaven. It just sounds weird to me now. From Rhythm Heaven series. So, wow, I can't say that without us actually messing up. Riven Heaven. God damn it, Chorus Kids. Anyways, the Chorus Kids from Riven Heaven. This should have been in. So, I mean, a lot of people are saying that, or was it a Karate Joe? I mean, yeah, Karate Joe has his own like man's moon staff. I feel like it's kind of an obvious choice. If we get the Chorus Kids, which yes, I know there's 3 of them, and that's kind of like another top character that could have 3 potentials other than 2, which is Ice Climbers and Rosalina and Luma. So I don't know if they're gonna work, but it's my biggest solution to maybe a representative for Rhythm Heaven. Is the Chorus Kids, and of course, if not, we also have freaking Karate Joe, but I feel like it's a very obvious choice, so I don't really want to pick him because, well, a lot of people know him other than, well, the Chorus Kids. So I just felt like he was more of a better chance to be picked, so there's that. Anyways, Rhythm Heaven. There we go. I still can't say it with my mind perfectly. Alright, the next one is a Pokemon. This one is a Pokemon I feel like this should have been in the, again, Smash 4. I just felt like it was right. I mean, if you wanted to add one more Pokemon in, they should have, and it should have been this Pokemon. But now I'm kind of deciding on another one too, but we'll get into that literally in the next entry. So I'm talking about is Sceptile. Sceptile, of course, Sceptile is from Generation 3, Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I just personally think they should have been in the game already. We basically have Electric, a Psychic, a Fire, Water, Normal, and we had another Electric, but it's only from Melee, so who cares? Sorry, Pichu. You're not coming back. No offense. And then, I think I was thinking, oh, Lucario, Fighting Steel. So, we literally have, like, every freaking, like, evolution or type in there, almost, technically. So, I would like to see a grass type. Of course, I feel like that's very obvious. So I have to say Sceptile. So if not Sceptile, because, you know, Sceptile has a great moveset already, I want to see the next entry is Decidui. Or Decidui. I think it's Decidui. Regardlessly, Decidui, same exact thing. I feel like because he's a flying type as well, I think, that he could be a very good asset to be in the game. Of course, well, Charizard's already a flying dragon type, but also a fire type. Whatever. I don't know. They're both grass. They're both starters. I think that either one should do. If there's any other starter that should probably be in the game, maybe it should have been Ivysaur. It's not Ivysaur. Yeah, Ivysaur, but other than that, I don't know. Fucking... I would like to see Heracross, really, but I don't think Heracross is going to have a chance at all. Bugs? No bugs. So, anyways, random one. Heracross. Not a number, but whatever. Anyways, Sceptile or Decidui. Literally one of those two. The next one is Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So, oh, sorry, by the way, so Decidui, let's go back to him for a really quick second. Decidui is from generation, 7? 7. I think it's 7. God damn, yeah, generation 7 from Pokemon Sun and Moon. So, there's that. Anyways, like I said, Tails from Sonic Adventure 2. Wow, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's literally his sidekick, his good buddy, you know, miles per hour. I feel like Sonic should, well, not Sonic, Sega should get another representative, even though a lot of people could say that Bayonetta is already a representative of Sega, which is a very good point. I'm not gonna, you know, disagree with you. It's a very good point, but we don't really know, because now Bayonetta's kind of like owned by Nintendo, I think. I don't really know exactly, but we'll have to wait and see about that. I mean, I could say it's already representative of Sega, but I personally don't really know, because Sega still actually owns like the rights and whatever. So, I don't know exactly, but still, Tails should just be in. If not Tails, then Shadow the Hedgehog from literally Sonic Adventure 2. Now I can say the damn game. So, Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, so Shadow the Hedgehog, if not Tails, it should be Shadow the Hedgehog. Why? Why? Well, I decided between Tails and Knuckles, and I decided with Tails because I felt like it was a bigger obvious choice than Knuckles. And yeah, I know the whole reference to Sonic and Knuckles from Genesis game, but there's also Shadow. And Shadow's been one of the biggest evolutionized Sega characters there has been in the last like 15, 20 years or whatever of Sonic Adventure 2 came out. And realistically, a lot of people like him, a lot of people prefer him more than Knuckles nowadays, or a lot of people prefer Knuckles better nowadays, or the whole entire time. I don't really know, but still, Shadow the Hedgehog should be in the game. Seriously, I just think he should just be in the game. So, also, I don't know if he's going to be a villain or a hero. Just, God, did I just reference Sonic Adventure 2 again? But still, regardlessly, dear Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright, the next one we got here is a big, obvious one everybody wants in this generation for the Switch. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is coming to Nintendo Switch. I mean, I get it. The whole argument of, oh my god, Crash is no longer actually Sony. He's actually coming to a Nintendo console, which he has. Not like he's already done that in the past, but I mean, like his trilogy or whatever is coming to Nintendo console, which is great. That's cool. But you know, it's Activision that owns Crash Bandicoot, and I personally don't see why they wouldn't say, you know, let's put Crash Bandicoot in there for representative of Activision. So that'd be pretty freaking cool. But we have to wait to see what they say, of course, and of course I think they want him to be in there if they let him. So I would like to see Crash Bandicoot be in the game. Just as much how I like to see Spyro the Dragon. Yep, I want to see Spyro the Dragon also for the Nintendo Switch of Smash Bros. Spyro the Dragon has the exact same, literally the exact same like motivation of Spyro the Dragon. Again, owned by Activision. It has a lot of movesets they can do, and again, I feel like they just have a chance to get in there. So it's really obvious. All right, so the next one I have to say is again another representative from another company Nintendo used to own or not. Kind of Banjo Kazooie. Phil Spencer from Microsoft said that they would love to see Banjo Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. I mean, they even said that before in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. Didn't happen. But we can do it again. We can actually do this. It's not too late. They're here. We can put this in the category. Banjo Kazooie for Smash. We can do this, guys. I think it was like literally my #1 back in the Wii U era. So we'll see that. So yeah, Banjo Kazooie. And I know the whole argument about the whole like duck hunt and blah, blah. I know, but we can still see Banjo Kazooie. All right, the next one. This is a fairly recent character. This one is Rex and Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I just think they're going to be in the game realistically, because I feel like Shulk was a new character and he got into the game from Wii and then he's Wii U, and now because we're still on the same era of the Switch and Rex and Pyra is in the era of the Switch, they could be in the game realistically. I mean, maybe they need another representative of the Xeno Saga. And I mean, there is a lot of other Xeno games. I don't get me wrong. There's actually a series called Xeno Saga that was on the PS2, and if not that, there's a game called Xenogears on the PS1. So there's that chance, but I don't know. It depends on what again Sakurai wants to do, Nintendo wants to do. So a best chance right there is Rex and Pyra. I mean, it could be a dual combination, but I don't really know. Alright, so next we have here is a representative from Square Enix. I feel like he should be in the game. Not talking about Chrono, by the way. I'm talking about Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I feel like this would be a huge impact if Sora was announced for Kingdom Hearts. We need another representative for Square Enix besides just Cloud. I mean, not saying Cloud was not big. I mean, Cloud was insanely big when he was announced, but I feel like Sora could be the next big announcement for Square Enix's, lineup of characters in the game. If, of course, again, Nintendo and Sakurai does it. So, I think that Sora should be in the game. There's a lot of movesets, again, you could do with Sora. Again, he's a sword user, so that's going to be another, like, oh my god, another sword user. Aren't we tired of these damn swords? But, never mind. So, yeah, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Alright, next one, obvious one, Waluigi. Waluigi from Super Mario Brothers. Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis. He's originally from Mario Tennis. So yeah, Waluigi from Mario Tennis. I mean, you can make up his own moveset. I mean, there's even a game for Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, which he was the main villain. Nah, you can do something like tennis racking or golfing or something to do for Waluigi to get his own movesets, but still, I think Waluigi should have been in the game already. So, Wario is, Luigi is, Mario is, according to fucking Dr. Mario. Like, what the hell? Waluigi should be in the game. Alright, next, we have here is Travis Touchdown from, No More Heroes. Travis Touchdown is basically from, Grasshopper, Games, which, of course, they made a lot of, great, interesting, weird fighting games. Not fighting like Street Fighter, I'm talking about, like, hack and slash games. Like, let's see, Killer is Dead, Lollipop Chainsaw, Killer 7, and of course, No More Heroes. I think there's like one or two more I left out, but still, Travis Touchdown is coming down to Nintendo Switch as well, as in his third game is, coming out. It's called Travis Strikes Again, or Strikes Back, I forget what it's called exactly, and it's called No More Heroes 3, basically. So, I mean, there's a chance. I mean, a lot of people want him since, actually, I think Brawl, I could be totally 100% wrong, but Brawl or Wii U. And I feel like he has a chance. I mean, maybe not really, but, I mean, he's there. I mean, he's probably realistically the lowest of the list. I feel like he has a chance, but he's on the list regardless. So, Travis Touchdown. Next, we have here is a big one. Wanted since Brawl. Actually, me personally wanted since Brawl, but we got Diddy Kong, which is a good thing, because I like Diddy, my little chicken right there, too. Dixie Kong. Dixie Kong from Super Smash Brothers. From Donkey Kong Country 2. And then also 3. So, Dixie Kong, honestly, Smash 4 should have been her, game, but it wasn't. I think that we should get her in the game. Of course, with King K. Rool as well. I mean, we never have too many Donkey Kong, representatives, but again, Dixie Kong should have been in the game. Not like Tiny Kong or Cranky Kong or some other freaking Kong. Just Dixie Kong, okay? So we can have the main three, like, Kongs in the game, and then if you want to put Cranky Kong, you can. But I doubt Cranky Kong's will be the game. If we want someone like Scrooge McDuck, then yes, we get Cranky Kong, but still Diddy Kong, or Dixie Kong, okay? Next we have here is a representative from Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, depending how you want to say it. I think he should have just fit in. And there is evidence that he was a character trophy in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Wii U. Smash 4. Rayman! Rayman should be in this fucking game for Ubisoft, and especially how their relationship has been rocky and good and bad in the last like decade or whatever because of the Wii U, Wii, and of course now Nintendo Switch. So again, just put Rayman in there. He's just an iconic character that should be in there already. So, duh. So yeah, Rayman from Rayman, Ubisoft, make it happen. Next one, we have a representative from Hudson Soft, which is no longer around, which is now Konami, which is also going to be a representative for them as well. Bomberman. Bomberman, again, should be on this game. It should be in the game. It should be on the list. I see a lot of potential. I'm not saying Bomberman as in Mega Man. I'm talking about Bomberman. So, Bomberman, big obvious one right there. I feel like Hudson Soft / Konami. If you don't want to put Solid Snake in there again, or even put Simon Belmont, which is not on the list, I will say that for sure. Well, maybe it's she. Maybe, well, actually, yeah, he is on the list. So, actually, both of them are on the list. So, let's just talk about both of them now. Bomberman, Solid Snake, and Simon Belmont all should have a chance to be in the game. I feel like bigger chance is Bomberman and Snake, not Simon Belmont. But that's just me personally, though. I don't really know. That's it. So, who knows? Solid Snake could be in the game again. We could see him come back. We don't 100% know because of the whole relationship with Konami and Hideo Kojima. Don't know. But Simon Belmont has a chance as well to get in the game. But I feel like it's Bomberman that should be in the game regardlessly. So, alright. So, after Konami and Hudson's characters... Now going back to some Nintendos. Okay, so next one should be Skull Kid. Why Skull Kid? I just feel like we need more Zeldas. I don't know. Skull Kid actually can have a really good moveset. I mean, this is depending on Nintendo. Again, by the way, Skull Kid is from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So there's a lot of chance that he could be in the game. Actually, a lot of people wanted him in the game since Smash 4. So there's another character right there. Next, we have here is a character I threw in for Smash 4. But did not get announced for the game, of course. Captain Toad. Captain Toad, yes, I know. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, but realistically, Super Mario Galaxy is where he first showed up, premiered, whatever. But still, I feel like he has a chance. Of course, it'll be really interesting to see how he plays out because of his freaking backpack and all that. But again, this is all just guessing, and hopefully this will happen. So, next, we have here is Bandana Dee from Kirby Return to Dreamland, I believe. So, Bandana Dee has been a bigger character since the Waddle Dee series of Waddle Dees. I don't know how to say that, but still, Waddle Dee. Oh, sorry, God damn it. Bandana Dee has a good chance for another representative for Kirby. Was it Smash for Brawl? Yeah. That was like the last time we got a Smash character for Kirby. So we can get Bandana Dee for this one. So there's that. Next, we have here is Dylan Armadillo from Dylan Rolling Western from the 3DS. So, I think he should have a chance. I don't know exactly how it would play differently than Sonic, but I mean, I can see some differences I could possibly see, but it's going to be really interesting to see, you know, Dylan the Armadillo be in the game. I think it'll be pretty sweet, especially how, like, there's going to be a new game of him again on the 3DS eShop soon, I believe, so there's that again. So, yeah, Dylan Armadillo from Dylan's Rolling Western. Next here is Box Boy. Box Boy is a really, really, really recent character from Nintendo, of course, from HAL Laboratories that made Kirby. Box Boy basically makes his own boxes, not like the Box Ghost, to, you know, platform and do stuff. So I could kind of see a potential, like, mischief, creative way to make Box Boy attack people and recover and all that. So I think it might be pretty interesting. So, yeah, Box Boy. From Box Boy. Sorry. So, next here we have a Samurai Guro from F-Zero. F-Zero / F-Zero X. Not 100% sure if they ever showed off the character, but still, F-Zero X, I guess you could say. So, Samurai Guro, again, I feel like this guy should have been in since Brawl. We need another representative for F-Zero. There, of course, is a bunch of representatives we could put in for F-Zero. Like, there's, was it Blood Falcon? And then, God damn, don't criticize me because I don't know all the names. I think it was James McCloud, I think. I could be 100% wrong. There's just a bunch of characters that could be in the game from F-Zero, and they're not. It's just Captain Falcon. So of course, I would like to see Samurai Guru, the rival of, you know, Captain Falcon. So I feel like that's a really good choice. But we'll see. And of course, they don't have a sword or whatever. But regardlessly, really good choice. Next one is Starfy from Deku no Sa Starfy, which is basically legendary, the Legend of Starfy, but still, the legendary Starfy. Starfy should have been in the game. I think he should have been in the game since Smash 4. Again, Starfy is a character that was made, or I think feels like it was made from HAL Laboratory, because it 100% makes it feel like it was a really good game. When I played the Legendary Starfy on the DS, it was a pretty good game, and I realized that that game was the 5th game in a series of Starfy games from Japan. I think it was the 5th or 4th game, I don't know, because there was like 3 games on the Game Boy Advance in Japan called Dekutsu or whatever, no Starfy. So the Legend of Starfy, like whatever numbers, and then the Legendary Starfy on, you know, DS. So I 100% feel like Starfy should be in the game. It'd be really interesting to see Starfy in there, other than just being an assist trophy. Same with like Skull Kid, going back to him really quick. So there's that. So yeah, and I think Dylan Armadillo was actually a assist character as well in Smash 4. Come to think of it. So all right, so there's that. Next character we have here is Young Link. Not just returning Young Link, I should say. I'm talking about a Young Link from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, as in having the abilities to turn into Azora, Goron, or Deku Strub with the masks and doing certain different moves, then Toon Link and regular Link. So it'll be really different, and I would really like to see that. It's pretty freaking interesting still. So yeah, Young Link for The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Next we have here is Captain Rainbow from, well, Captain Rainbow. So Captain Rainbow, of course, he is from a Japanese-only game called Captain Rainbow. So Captain Rainbow basically is a guy that's like washed up or whatever, and he has to go back to like past Nintendo characters that no longer exist or whatever do anymore. There's to be like some I won't say because it's a little bit ahead of the video. So basically, Captain Rainbow will be a really good perspective. If you don't know what he does, please look it up. So it's actually one of the few games I want from Japan myself. So I'll say that. So yeah, Captain Rainbow. Next is another Square Enix representative that could be in the game. Could be, not really. I don't think he has a chance if it was next to Sora, because I don't know. But still, I want to see Neku. Neku from The World Ends With You. Neku has a really good chance. I keep saying that for a lot of them because I feel like he does have a really good chance. So not 100% good chance like Sora, but I mean I feel like he might have a better chance than Chorus Kids. I mean I'm just saying, but still, if not, maybe not Chorus Kids. I'm thinking, I don't know, Simon Belmont. So who knows? Neku, I feel like he'd be pretty sweet because, you know, his whole headphones, and I love the music in The World Ends With You. And realistically, it's dark, twisted. If you never played, it's really freaking good. Try it out, you'll see what I mean. So check out Neku from The World Ends With You. He actually was also in the game Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, or Kingdom Hearts HD Dream Drop Distance. Wow, I can't say that really fast. Even if I try to, other than I keep seeing Kingdom Hearts 3D Triple D, so I can say it like that, but still. So there's that. Next, we have here is a big one this generation. A big one that's within Nintendo, which I think it has a very good chance. A 100% good chance. Chibi-Robo. From Chibi-Robo. Chibi-Robo, of course, I like his games. I mean, I did not like, of course, as much Ziplash, but I liked the platform thing, but I did not like how the whole you have to play the level again and again and again because of freaking, you know, what's the word I'm trying to go for? Rotating, spinning thingamajigger. So there's that. Spinning turntable, I don't know exactly, but still, I like Chibi-Robo. I think he could be in the game because, well, he has so much movesets. He can really do cleaning and flying, and his little, like, television happy person thing, and of course he'd be turned into Super Chibi-Robo when he gets his final smash. So there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of these characters, but I'm just kind of saying that Chibi-Robo was a big one for this generation. And of course I said that for last generation too, for Smash 4, but it didn't happen. Next, I don't think I said this for Smash 4, but I feel like it could have a good chance. I mean, I don't think a lot of people know about this character, but I think, well, I want to see if they can try to put it in, because I think she might have a good chance, if anything. Jill from Drill Dozer. Drill Dozer is a Game Boy Advance game, and all Jill does, she's actually an assist trophy, by the way. Jill is in a like little pink machine that she decides to drilling from side to side, and that's kind of her big thing. I mean, I kind of see how she can work out, maybe like Bowser Jr., but I don't know. We just got to realistically wait and see how Jill turns out, because I think she might be a copycat, maybe a clone, but you never really know. Never really know. Next, let's see here. We got Crystal. Sorry, I just realized I put someone on here twice, so I think I have 49. So let's go back to where I said Knuckles. Why not? Knuckles, you have a chance. There you go, Knuckles. And Knuckles. You know, those little memes, like, I don't know, it's just Knuckles. Alright, so yeah, I guess we can talk about Knuckles really quick. Knuckles, of course, if it's not Tails or Shadow, it should be Knuckles, because Knuckles is a really good character. You can climb, you can punch, you can dig, you can, you know, fly. I think I already said that, but still, you can do several things. I think it might work for him, so there's that. Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So anyways, Crystal from Star Fox Adventures and or Assault, because I don't know. So Star Fox Adventures, Crystal, she's basically like a fighter with, like, you know, like her staff and all that, and yeah. So you can kind of use her. But if you're using some like aspects of Star Fox Assault, she's like a gun, an R-wing, and you know, all that good jazz. I think she has a really good chance, other than just having Falco, Fox, and you know, Wolf. Because I personally don't want to see Wolf. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I if he's in the game, that'd be cool, but I don't want him to lose potential of having a character that could have been in the game because of freaking Wolf. And I don't want to see Pichu either in the game. Nor do I want to see Dr. Mario, but who knows. So there's that. Anyways, next we have is Andy. Andy from Advance Wars. Why Andy? So Andy has a... I keep saying that. Has a good chance. Everyone has a good chance, no. So Andy, of course, is from Advance Wars. Advance Wars is basically a turn-based strategy RPG game. I think RPG, I'm 100% sure. Well, yeah, it is. That's exactly plays like Fire Emblem, except it's not medieval, it's more like futuristic or army kind of thing. Not Battalion Wars, but it is Battalion Wars in a way, but it's just Advance Wars. But still, so Andy, the first protagonist in the first game, should be in the game. I mean, it'd be really good sales. I mean, Advance Wars did pretty well when it got re-released for the Wii U. I don't know if anyone really knew about it when it first came out on the Game Boy Advance, but it did pretty well. It had like 4 or 5 games on its belt, so that's pretty good. So next here we're talking about is Fossil Fighter Hero from, well, Fossil Fighters. It's pretty freaking obvious. So these are the two characters in that era, Andy and Fossil Fighter Hero, that, well, they have a chance, and a lot of people know because, well, the games did pretty well, but now people really bought the games. I am one of those people that actually bought the games. So Fossil Fighter Hero basically is the main protagonist of the first game, Fossil Fighters. So again, his name is Hero. That's his name, literally Hero. So Fossil Fighter Hero. So there's that. Again, he has a lot of potential. He can summon up like dinosaurs, or make dinosaurs, or do certain things like with his axe and pickaxe, and you know, certain other shovels and stuff. So yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah. Next we have here's one I don't think a lot of people really talked about. It's a really good obvious choice, but no one's thought about it. So I'm gonna be the first one on the internet. So here, it's gonna blow your mind. King Hippo from Punch-Out. There should be another representative from Punch-Out. So I 100% feel like it should be King Hippo, if not Mike Tyson. But that's not gonna fucking happen. That's not gonna fucking happen at all. So yeah, King Hippo. has to be in the game. I mean, I feel like that'd be a pretty good sweet choice. So you watch if Nintendo announces King Hippo in Smash 5, and you're like, holy shit, and I'm gonna say I fucking predicted that right, and everybody's gonna be like, no, you fucking didn't. I'm gonna send everyone a freaking video saying King Hippo's in the game. I swear to God. Actually, for all the characters I already said in the game, other than, you know, the obvious ones. So if Isaac's in the game, Isaac's in the game. If Chibi-Robo's in the game, he's in the game. Freaking with Prince Fluff, some random obscure ones like Dylan, Armadillo, Box Boy, Starfy, you know, Samurai Guru, Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, I feel like they'll have a good chance. So that's my number one like surprise character. I feel like should be King Hippo. So there's that from Punch Out. Anyways, next one is Hades from Kid Icarus Uprising. That was actually a Sakurai game for the 3DS, last generation. So I feel like he has a really good chance. We need some more villains in the game regardlessly still. So Hades, Smash 5. Let's just do it. I know. If not Hades, I would like to 100% see Medusa. So there's a chance for that. But still, Hades I feel like it's just a better fit because it's more clever, cunning, funny, in a villain-like way. And Medusa never had that, but she was the first villain in Kid Icarus. So we'll see. We'll see. Next is Takamaru, sorry, from the Mysterious Muramasa Castle. The Mysterious Muramasa Castle only came out in Japan until like 20-30 years later, coming out on the 3DS eShop, finally like 100% later on. So Takamaru, of course, he had some like references and stuff from like actually Captain Rainbow, Nintendo Land on the Wii U. Remember that game? And he's an assist character for Smash 4 and I think Smash Brawl. I know Smash 4 for sure. So Takamaru, he's a samurai. He's like a dojo samurai. His game is really hard on the Famicom. So I feel like he has a chance. I feel like he has a really good chance. Even though I say that about everybody. Next one. Man, okay, I realized I put another copycat. So I guess we're gonna go with Medusa. Medusa, again, like I said, Medusa has a really good chance of doing this because, well, she's the first villain. Medusa has her freaking, what's the word? Oh, goddammit. Snakes on her eyes. Maybe she can, like, freeze people for, like, a second or two. I don't really know, but it's a really good perspective. You never really know. So, Medusa. Next, we have here is Wonder Red from the Wonderful 101. Oh, by the way, Medusa is from Kid Icarus, like I said already. So, yeah, Wonderful 101 Red. Wonder Red, of course, I feel like this is something that a lot of people wanted from the last generation, which I don't see on many people's lists now. But I feel like it should have been just like, well, it's a Platinum game. Bayoneta's in the game now, so maybe we could get Platinum to put in, you know, Red. Wonder Red. So we could see that. I don't really know if it's going to happen, but it's a good perspective. It could happen. So there's that. So anyways, I need to write these down. I'm just replacing two names for Knuckles and Medusa because, you know, there's a lot on here. So Knuckles and down here. Okay, I spelled his name wrong, but whatever. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so next we have 4 characters left to go. Now, this one's a very recent one. The game just barely came out. 100% probably not even gonna happen. Laboman. You're like, Laboman? The little cardboard guy from Labo. Maybe he should be a game character. I mean, he's holding a freaking a Joy-Con. So I mean, that could be his thing. I mean, not just like copying Mr. Game & Watch, but you never know. I mean, it could be a clone. It could not be a clone. We can see how it turns out. And of course, could be different because he's holding a freaking Joy-Con controller. So that'd be pretty cool if we could change the color of the Joy-Con controller. I don't know. Alright, so there's that. Next we have here is Klonoa. Klonoa from, well, Klonoa. Nor the Phantom Isle on the PS1. So Klonoa is a representative of Bandai Namco. Just like Pac-Man. So I feel like Klonoa has a really good chance of going into the game because, well, even on his hat has a representation of Pac-Man. So Klonoa is a platformer game that was really fun back in the day. It's pretty fun now. They re-released it on the Wii, and it's still a cult classic to this day. So Klonoa, give Klonoa a shot. Next we have here is Dr. Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the very last character from Sonic the Hedgehog I think that should probably be in the game. So Eggman, of course, is the villain. Of course he is. And of course, Eggman has a lot of potential to do lots of other things as well, but I'm not going to bore you with the details. But again, I feel like he has a good chance because he's a villain. We need some villains in the game. So, after all that time, god dang it, the very last character I want to see in this game, that's again another King Hippo-like character that no one thinks about, but I do, because I feel like he should be in there next to like Andy and from Advance Wars and Fossil Fighter Hero from Fossil Fighters, and Prince Fluff, and Samurai Goro, Rayman. Sorry, not Rayman. I messed it up. I'm sorry for the hype. Ray from Custom Robo. You'll be like, what? Yes, I feel like Ray from Custom Robo, either Mark 2, 3, whatever Ray you want to pick, has a very good chance again to be in the game. He's already a trophy in Brawl, in Smash 4. He's a trophy all the time. So of course, if he's in this game, Smash 5, it'll be like, holy shit. It'll be one of those top characters. I feel like it has a big impact of no one's guessing it, no one's picking it. I'm saying Ray from Custom Robo. So again, these are my shocking characters I feel like that should be in the game. That's shocking. And we're going to go back to this video if they're announced. If they're announced, we're going back to this video, and I'm going to tell every single one of you that I was right. Because that's what internet does to you. You want bragging rights. Alright, so we got Ray from Custom Robo. We got King Hippo from Punch-Out. We got Samurai Goro from F-Zero. We have Prince Fluff from Kirby's Epic Yarn. We have Starfy from... Starfy. And I'm going to go with another crazy one, like I said. Chibi-Robo from, well, Chibi-Robo. So, again, those characters should be in this game that surprises everybody. Those are the ones I feel like that should be there. Of course, big surprises are going to be like third-party characters, but I feel like shocking surprises, like, oh my god, no one predicted it. I'm going to be one of those motherfuckers like, I predicted it. Because I'm weird like that. So, once again, everybody, those are all 50 freaking characters I want to see in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. I don't know how long this video has become, but we'll have to wait and see. So, once again, everybody, thank you for watching, and see you all for the next one, okay? And I'll see you guys for more Smash-related videos. If I have to make some more, like DLC characters. If not, we'll have to wait and see, okay? Thank you for watching. I'll see you all for the next one, right? Bye-bye.
Chaos Control!